Hey guys, how are you today? All right, I think Stella's got her groove back, baby. Okay, so I am into my holiday cards today, and today we're going to be making a holiday tag. All right, so I've just taken this doily and cut it in half, and we are going to make a little deer tag. We're going to be using the Tim Holtz stamps, and this is the one we're going to be using. This set is called Yuletide, and so we're just going to kind of antique this up a little bit, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so then we're just going to put it right about here and kind of trim around just a little bit, just following the lines, hopefully following the lines of the tag. All right, and then we'll glue it on in just a minute. All right, so this tag is going to be, I guess you could actually put this whole tag on a card if you want to, but my tag is going to be for a kind of a natural colored bag. So there's that. Okay. Oh my God. Huh. It's stuck together. All right. Well, no worries. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're using Distress Ink Vintage Photo, and I'm just going to go all along the edges, trying to kind of maybe keep it lighter kind of in the center where I'm going to actually stamp the deer. Yeah, probably. I'll still go over it just a little bit, but it just won't be as dark. So I think our snow is officially over, and it's melting some today. It'll still be in the yard for a week, but you know, my poor little neighbor, she teaches at a different school than I do, but still a teacher. She fell and broke her wrist on her back porch, and had to go to the hospital and all that stuff. That's horrible. But I think I'm going to make this just a smidge shorter, guys. I just don't want it to take up all that room. Okay, we'll just slightly adjust that. Well, it's not going to make too much of a difference, but it will to me. So, alright, that's a little less. I like that just a little bit better. Okay, so now we're going to add a little bit of fired brick. And I'm going to just kind of go around the edges. I love I guess a vintage looking holiday card. It's one of my favorites, as well as like pinks and purples and things like that. So. All right, so let's go ahead and got stuff all over me. Oh man, did I seriously just use that on my red? I did, darn it. Okay, let me twist this off a little bit, because I don't want it to be all red on my tag. Trying to get this off. Must have had it soaked in there pretty good. Okay, so I'm just going to go over this. See, it's coming out a little red, darn it. Yeah. Poo. Oh well. We'll manage. That's why I have a dauber for each one, so that does not happen. But as soon as you turn on the camera, it happens. Okay, so I'm just going to edge this a little bit. This is something we're going to use on the bottom, I believe, anyway. Yeah. Okay. So now let's go ahead and glue this on so it can kind of be drying. You know what? I'm going to take this cup here, and I just have a little paintbrush, some kind of stipple brush. Just going to kind of drip a few speckles of water. Just flick it kind of I really don't want those giant clumps, but that's what it did. Okay, so I'm just going to set that aside, and hopefully it'll react with the Distress ink. And we'll just leave it for a minute. I don't want it to go too long. Then I'll just kind of dry it up. I just use the entire roll of paper towels. Learned that from Diane Reevely, the Delusions lady, because she's like so messy. She just uses giant, giant rolls. Okay, so what did I say I was going to do? I was going to put this on there. Let me stamp on it first. All right, let's move our Misty over here. So we're going to get this deer stamp off. Let's go ahead and kind of put this on, like, just so we can kind of plan a little better. All right. We'll put that about there. That should work. And ink. There we go. Alright, so we're using some Tuxedo Black Memento ink, just in case I want to color the deer with Copics. It's very Copic friendly and does not seem to fade. I try not to do any like main stamping, I call it, or especially words with the Distress ink, because it's, I don't know, it's just, it's great for stuff like this, but it's just not good for like detail work, I guess, with stamping words and things. All right, let's set that to the side. Set this to the side. Where's that little piece? Okay, so now we're going to stamp this. And I'm going to put peace on it, because, oh, that is what I wish the world right now, is peace. And myself, my family, all of you guys. And, but like, definitely the world. I feel like we could really use it. So, okay. Just going to move the Misty stuff back out of our way. And now we can get to gluing and things. Alright, so we're just going to glue this up. We'll do a little bit around the edges, a little in the middle. I don't want it to squish out too much on the sides, although I guess it really doesn't matter, but it's not really a big deal. Now I have nowhere to grab it. Got to get my fingers all glued up. Oh well. And you see how this is starting to turn kind of speckled. I don't know if you guys can see that those little white specks or not, but it's already starting. So like that. Yeah, glue. Okay. Just line that up a little bit. And if I need to, I can trim a little bit more. It's not a big deal. And then, while it's a little bit wet, I'm going to take this Stampin' Up! Hole Punch. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Ooh. Okay. And that's going to make that super gluey. Just kind of punch that out. Just put that there somewhere. Alright, because we're going to also use this old Stampin' Up! Ribbon. I don't know what it's called. Victoria. It's just a nice lace ribbon. You can get one of those anywhere. And I'm going to kind of just go over it with the Distress ink a little bit. Just rub it over. It doesn't have to be fully, you know, fully covered or anything, but just go over it a little bit. And I'll chop that off. Go ahead and put this through our hole. And I don't know if I want it I don't know, maybe just in a nice little knot or something. I guess. I don't know. I don't really know how to tie fancy little knots or anything, so I just do it like 1, 2, tie a shoe. Kindergarten, here we come. All right, so there's that, and we might just trim it off, maybe at an angle. There we go. That looks pleasant enough, I guess. If you're really worried about your knot or whatever, you can put a little glue on there. I honestly never do, but you know, you can if you want to. You could also use this like as an ornament. So, all right. So I think I might have a little bit too much red going on there. Let me just go back over with the brown a little. Just wanted to handle the red. I feel like that big giant thing right there is a little too red. So we are going to pop this up a little bit. Maybe a little bit longer. Trim that off just a tad. Okay. So that will be pushed up. But I was using this, our old Martha Stewart punch, and move some of this stuff out of my way here. I've been punching out some of these little branches and things, and so I thought I'd add some of those. I think I need just a few more. So, and I'm just using the tag, so it's somewhat the same color. Not that that really matters in a vintage card. You could just add some of the vintage photo, and it really wouldn't matter. So, all right. So let's just kind of put. I think I'm gonna have to get some more glue out of the pile. Maybe not. I'm gonna just put a big glob of glue here and over here. And then we'll kind of place these around however we feel. Whoops, that one flipped away. Got a live when it's running. Okay. Do one there. Oh. Maybe this color again. I don't know. I feel like I should just sort of cover these in glue a little bit so they stay down. Okay, so we did a green, right? So we did a brown on each side, so let's try that. I feel like maybe we should do some sort of little berries or something. I don't know. We'll check that out in a minute. We could do some red stickles or something. Put just a little bit more glue over that, maybe over the ends. I feel like I need to hold it down with something. I'll try this, the corner of that. Everything is a tool when it's near me. Whatever it is, you know, you can just use it to do whatever. Alright, so let's just peel this off. And we'll go ahead. We should let that dry first. I don't know. But, should, right? Yeah, we'll just roll with it. Okay, so let's go ahead and add one of these somewhere. These were the ones I used yesterday, and they are still handy, so I say we go with it. Yeah, definitely gotta get the other glue out. It's kind of struggling. Kind of like me on Monday morning. Kind of struggling. Alright. So guys, there is my little tag. So peace be with you, everyone, and wish you peace for this joyous season, this holiday, this new year, this everything. And all right, so I don't know. You think we should add? I don't know. I think I want to add something else though. Hang on. Let's see. Have a couple of snowflakes we could add. What do you think? We could like, I mean, we would make them dark, of course. I don't know. Nah, I think we'll just leave it as is. Maybe we'll add, though, these little pearls. What do you call this? Liquid pearls. We'll just add a little bit of berries. A few little berry-looking things to his horns. This is kind of clumpy liquid pearls, let me tell you. It's been really cold in my room, though, so maybe that's it. Okay, so we'll just holiday him up just a touch. Alright. I don't know. I keep wanting to add stuff. Alright guys, we're going to call that good. So here it is, and here is his liquid pearls, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.